Testing. 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 Make sure everything's working according to plan. Great. Okay, so let's play some. I renamed it to Squarecraft. Okay, I don't know. I didn't know what to call it, so Squarecraft 2D creatures. So I don't know. Just had a big rant about Microsoft. You know, all the different ways they've used my money against me. I just need to give up, man. I just need to give up. All I want is continued support for Windows XP at this point. That's all I want. You'd think that with billions of dollars involved, that would be not that hard, because you have so much money to work with. So I don't know. Maybe I'm more of a socialist than I thought I was. Maybe not, but maybe so. That's what I said. All right, let's play. Let's just forget about all this Microsoft right now. We need a roof on this house. I don't know, guys. I just want continued support for Windows XP. Like, that's all I want anymore. We cheap. We taking the shortcuts. At least we have Minecraft with mods. What? You're not getting away with that. Oh, yes, you are. Okay, never mind. No. No. That's poison. There's something right there. Might be a village. Might as well go and explore that. Take a look around. You see how much better this game is with mods? You know? Why is it that whenever things are unofficial, they're always better? Okay, it's just enough. Enough. Let's just play. See what you got. I'll take all that. The hell? Oh my god, no. Oh! Oh no! Time to get out of here. I feel like Super Mario right now, jumping on these mushrooms. Super Mario Bros. Know what I'm saying? Super ass rammed by Nintendo. Because, you know, we know these companies. You know, we could have it worse. We could just not have Minecraft with mods at all. And they would do that instead of making things better, you know? That's what they would do instead of, actually being helpful or useful. They would just be like, oh, well, we could just take away everything instead. It's like, okay, fuck you. How about that? Okay. Taking out my frustrations for Microsoft on these zombies. I know that these are just going to have better and better loot in them as we go down. You know what? If Microsoft had native support for modding, like an in-game mod menu to Minecraft, we wouldn't have any of these issues. Like the marketplace, but for mods, and not like whatever the hell is going on in the Minecraft marketplace. Don't even get me started about the Minecraft marketplace. I have infinite bad things to say about it. I have not a single good thing even to say about the Minecraft marketplace on Bedrock Edition. Not a single good thing. Okay? Nothing. A nothing. Nada. Where did that wool go? I think I went in my bag. Interesting. I guess that's fine. It's not like I'm really running out of storage yet anyways. Oh God! Ooh. Hey. Is that a netherite sword? Oh my God. Back the fuck up, buddy. Holy crap. Oh God. Are you... Whatever. Such a nice backpack mod. I like that this one's kind of like, it's faithful to the game and the way that backpacks work. just cool, you know? It's cool. It's good. It's good. When it really comes down to things like Microsoft, that's where I get really pressed because, you know, like, Microsoft has wronged me time and time again. Just, God. To the point where, you know, I can barely even play this game without just randomly getting mad in my head about, you know, all the things that Microsoft has done to inconvenience me. But look at that path starting to form right here. It's cool. Soon we'll have a path leading all the way to this dungeon here. It's not like I really hate the idea of Minecraft Dungeons having a Minecraft Dungeons 2, but like Minecraft Dungeons 1 just wasn't like fun. It was like, you know, I paid for the Ultimate Edition, and even then, like, I was bored out of my mind. You know what I mean? Like, half the game is a DLC, and for what? It's not even that good. It's God. I just need to. It's probably gonna happen a few more times, but you know. Okay, I paid for Black Ops 6 twice. Okay. I'm overdue a W. Fortunately, we can't break those because they just don't drop anything. So, but that's honestly kind of good because, you know, that means I can't get everything here. There is a lot I can get here though, which I'm actually kind of thinking about right now. Like, ooh, there's a lot of stuff I can get from this dungeon, but the thing is, if we want a sword with all the enchants that I want, we can't combine swords in an anvil based on what we find. We'll actually have to go and set up the enchantment table library, so I just need me a pair of boots. Gotta be careful because eventually this stuff will just start going into my backpack. Not that I can't just take it out, but, you know. I think the naturally trimmed mod adds so much to this mod in general. And the Mo variants mod too. These mods go good together. I mean, this could be what you get from the Minecraft Marketplace. Even though, you know, this isn't a very... Well, you know, to me, it's a pretty perfect mod pack, but to a lot of people, this wouldn't be a very perfect mod pack. But, you know. Oh, look at that. Boots that are broken, but we got some. So that's good. Like, you know, you could just have real mods on the marketplace, but Microsoft would never do that. So it's just unfortunate. Swear to God. Because, like, I've actually played my fair share of Marketplace mods. It's not like I don't know what's going on with Marketplace. I've seen, like, for the most part, what Marketplace mods actually look like. And they're not even that good. They're, like, some are okay, but, like, really, they're not even mods. You know what I mean? They're like data packs, which, you know, potato, but you know what I mean? When it really comes down to how much, you know, how much you get out of a data pack compared to how much you get out of a mod, I mean, it's no question. You know, no questions are asked because, you know, it's like we already have something that's good, you know. But, you know, also on Bedrock Edition, it just works differently. So, you know, obviously we have to take that into account too. There's a lot of things to think about. Some of these I know I don't need, so just later we'll just throw out whichever ones we don't need because you see, they're probably not going to go above just being protection or sharpness because the tools level up the enchantments as you use them. So don't even bother. Don't even bother. Let's get a diamond chest plate. Yo, let's go. I don't know what this had on it, but it's useless now. What? Why do I have leg pants? I'm gonna die. Why do I have a leg backpack? What? These are like a bundle. What? And I can't take them off. Oh, unless do a little bit of this action here. Ha. These do have the storage on them. This is weird. This gives me extra storage, you're saying to me right now? What? That's where all my crafting tables have been going. Interesting. We'll keep them around. That's cool, but it's like kind of like useless because they're not even that great. So that's weird. And I kind of like that. I wonder if that's like. I wonder if that's a Beans backpack mod thing. It's weird. I like that. God, now I really got to put some stuff away. Can't put one of these things inside of the backpack. All right, let's see here. So there's actually a pretty good amount of things in here. It's not like I really care about trading with villagers, but like think of all the wonderful things I could do with rotten flesh. You know what I mean? Man. We need to go back to the base after take a little look around here. Okay, this area is cleared. That area is not cleared. We used to have class, man. We used to clear that whole dungeon before going to the next floor. That's kind of how I want to play this out, you know. So we'll go in like one dungeon for now. This is going to be the first dungeon that we go into. And then we'll probably do a bit of underground exploration. Some of the greatest things that have happened in this game, Microsoft had nothing to do with. Oh, dang it. Okay. Gotta get out of here. Let's see, where am I? Not on the right side. Besides, we need to do some more base stuff. I'm obviously kind of a resource hoard because, you know, like, never have enough resources. Whoa. Jesus. I need to take less damage, dude. That's what's gonna get me killed in the harder areas of the dungeon. Though I don't know how hard they're going to get. That's the thing. Oh my god, that's a charge creeper. I'm good on that one. Thankfully, we got some more stone bricks. Let's see here. We have a few. We don't need efficiency. We don't need sharpness. Wait, what did I put in there? Oh, we have 2 sharpness. Protection. We don't need any of these. Okay, we need to make a equivalent book here, which I'm not sure how to make. So we can just keep track of the enchantments that we have. What am I doing right now? God. What? Oh no. Done. Great. Don't know where my leather just went. I should have just not thrown it out. Oh, you know what? Maybe they went in here. No, they didn't. We do need to take the stuff out of here because a lot of crap in here. Oh, great, this probably just went right back in. Maybe we don't need the corners on here. Oh. Cool. So cool. What? I kind of like that we get grass blocks when we break grass. It's kind of dope. blowing on my lawn. Get out of here. Damn it, dude, I need to get up there. Damn it. Let's see here. Oh. Great, now I need to craft more of these. It's not like I really care about how it looks, but you know, there's still something I'm going for here. What? Give me that. I don't think I needed that many, but you can never be sure, really, because it's honestly always hard to know how much you're gonna need when you're building a roof like this. Might not look like you'll need that much, but you might just be wrong. And I was. Oh, that's perfect. Sweet. There we go. Now we got a roof. Take this part off. No. I just make the walls of this house out of wood. The only thing is, I don't like the idea of like glass on stone. Because, like, would you really just put glass on solid stone? It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, thinking about it. I kind of like this going on here, so, well, God, why did Twiggy choose? This is better. This is a nice compromise. Obviously, I need to plant some saplings around here. No! Great, now it's in my bag. The hell was that? Oh, it leveled up. I might just repair this pickaxe. That's so cool. What the heck? Yeah, that's cool. Man. just repair the iron pickaxe. We actually have to see if we can, I don't really have enough iron for a furnace right now. Which means it might be time to go underground. So we already did go underground. But fuck it. Might as well just use it to its completion. You know, unless by the mere chance we end up saving our durability, but I really sincerely doubt that's gonna happen. So let's just roll with it. This might also be a good chance to find some amethyst to make a thingy-majig. So dang it. What's going on here? You know what? Yeah, actually, let me try something. Okay, never mind. We need doors. What? Oh no, where'd the other one go? Oh shit. This cave ain't even worth it. Patch this baby up. We'll be good to go. I was actually supposed to go to my my niece's birthday party today, but you know, I was like, I don't really think I can do that. You know what I mean? Not with how I've been. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm not going because I don't love my family. You know? But like, I don't feel mentally well enough to go to something like that. You know? You know, my mom, she was like, oh, well, you know, she's your sister and nobody's, you know, none of her siblings are coming. And I was like, well, like, oh man. I worked hard this week and it's the weekend. You know? Like, I'm not a, you know, I may be an uncle, but that doesn't make me an uncle. You know what I mean? Makes me a person whose sister has children. You know? Maybe, you know, we're not there because we're so fucked up. I don't know. You know. Obviously, it's a situation that makes me think about it. Because I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm kind of an asshole for not going. But, you know what I mean? I feel like shit. You know what I mean? I'm not like a good influence uncle, you know? I'm not an uncle that you'd want to have at your birthday party, you know? I need psychiatric help. Oh, I'm breaking. Upgraded, that's good. Like, great. You have your life figured out to the point where you were able to settle down, have children, and you know, have a house. Okay? Not me. You know what I mean? I'm fucking a miserable person. Okay? Like, you know? I'm a miserable person, fatigued by mental illness. So you don't want to miss these moments, okay? Well, I guess not, but, you know. This situation is complicated, you know? You know, and obviously, I feel like this should be more of a reflection that there is a problem, you know? Because, you know, I'm not particularly very happy to be alive. You know what I mean? And I think that's blaringly obvious, you know? So. Literally, I want nothing. You know? Jesus, this pickaxe is upgrading quick. Obviously, there's a lot more personal depth to it, you know? But I can kind of just talk about the outside rundown, you know? I'm expected to be present as an uncle, but I can barely be present in my own fucking life, you know? Frankly, I still don't even know how to. I'm still kind of coming to terms with the fact that I'm literally a fucking uncle. I'm still coming to terms with the fact that I'm a human being, you know? And that life doesn't end when you turn 20, 21, 22, 23. It doesn't end, you know? In fact, that's just the beginning. You know what I mean? And that's something I'm coming to terms with, you know? That it doesn't get to be over yet. You know? I'm stuck here, you know? There's no escape. There's no, you know, I'm not out of the woods, you know? And, you know, like, after all that I've experienced, there's more, you know? I'm losing my fucking mind. Okay? Okay? So, I don't know. There's more to this shithole of existence that I'm stuck in. You know? I feel like I'm swimming in a lake of honey. You know? Which may be a pleasant thought to some people, but to me, that is a nightmare. I mean, whether I like it or not, I'm alive, and you know, there's not a fun way to exit. You know, there's not a fun way to get out of this. You know, so we're just we're just here. We're alive. We're here. You know, and that's just how it is. There's no escape from existence. You know, just why some people will say existence is a gift and a curse. You know, or the fucking idea that the glass is half full or half empty. For me, it's just kind of empty, you know? It's not even half full. Okay? It's empty because I drank the water that was inside because I'm so fucking thirsty. You know, I didn't spend the time thinking, "Oh, is it half full or half empty?" I'm like, "Hey, water. I fucking need it." And I drank it. Okay? So I don't got the time to look at a glass of water and think about whether or not it's full or fucking half, whatever the fuck, you know? I got time to drink that shit and carry on. Oh, no. Sweet. Great. You know, the type of things I tell myself, you're gonna die, Tim. Going to die very, very fucking slowly. You know? You know? Going to die very slowly and very painfully, Tim. It doesn't end. Look at that, the cave loops around. Wheat. Like, obviously, you know, it's not like I'm blaming anybody for having it all figured out when I don't. I don't care about that, you know? Just miserable. I don't got time. Don't got time for you. You know? Though I would like to have time for you, I don't have time for you, you know? And it's not even that my schedule is taken up. It's that I don't have the emotional capacity to invest my time into you. You know? I don't have the strength, you know? That's what life is in some cases. You know, that's what life is when you turn fucking, what? You turn fucking, 20, you know? Suddenly, you don't really feel like you have the emotional capacity for anything, you know? I thought my pickaxe broke. I guess I was wrong. It all really depends on your upbringing into this world, you know? Depends on a lot of things. You can have a shitty upbringing and still have the emotional capacity to do great and wonderful things. Personally, I don't, and I don't care about that a lot. You know? That means nothing to me. I'm in fucking energy debt. My sleep is terrible. Terrible. Okay? My friends' sleep are terrible. And somehow, some people, even with all the terrible sleep they have and everything, they're still able to have that. They're still able to, you know, have the emotional capacity to do things, which is so great, you know, that they're able to do that. You know. But that's exactly what they'll use, you know, when they're telling you about what you should be doing, when they're telling you about how much, you know, when they're using themselves as an example in comparison to you, you know. Look at me. I go through this all the time, and I still have the emotional capacity. I could give a fuck less, personally. You know, that's great for you. You know. I will die on this hill. Obviously, that's not what happened in this case. You know, it was just okay that I didn't go, but, you know. I'm here to talk about my life, okay? And behold, my personal narrative. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. Could have just lost those diamonds. No, I think I just lost them. No, it didn't. Get out of here. Get out of here. Damn it. Look what you've done. Alright, that's it. I'm pissed. Fucking creepers everywhere. Get out of here. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I lost that diamond. I'm pissed. Frankly, I'm pissed. Just you wait, buddy. I got a little something for you, okay? Got my blade. Behold my personal narrative. Bitch. Like diamonds are about negative 39, which is crazy. Jesus. Gotta go way down to get diamonds. Oh, my sweet diamonds. Gone. So much pain. And look, guys, there will never be a player 2 in this situation. You understand? And I have no hopes for it. And fuck that. Fuck the idea of taking care of somebody else's emotions. Fuck that to the moon and back. Oh, wow. Okay. I can barely take care of myself. Oh, I can barely get a little consumer satisfaction out of Microsoft, okay? And you know, what's she gonna do? She's gonna take all my money. That's what's gonna happen. Okay? Not in every circumstance, but in the majority of circumstances, that's what's gonna happen. Okay? My money is going down the drain for some dumb shit. Okay? Fuck that. Okay? Over my dead body. Over my dead fucking body. Hope that gives you the idea here. Okay? Hope that gives you the picture. Okay? Because the majority of people cannot grasp it. Okay? You already know what I am. But to those of you who do have good, healthy relationships, that's so good for you. I'm so happy for you. You know, that's so good for you. Keep doing your thing. You know, unless you feel like you're missing something. You know, the moral superiority you get from telling me. You know, is that what you're missing? Is that the hole inside you need to fill? Okay, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. That's all anybody cares about these days is fucking moral superiority, okay? Okay, you'll never get a content creator out of me. You'll never get a socially acceptable content creator out of me. All these people want me to cover the news. You cover the news. It's hard to cover the news. Okay? It's fucking hard. Okay? It's not easy. You need to be on top of it. I'm not on top of it. Okay? I know a thing or two. Okay? You want a fucking news anchor so bad? Okay? Go be your own fucking news anchor. Okay? You talk about Dr. fucking Fauci. I don't care about Dr. Fauci, okay? He's done some fucked up shit, probably. I don't give a fuck, okay? So is Microsoft. So is fucking every other fucking corporate scumbag of the earth that we live in, okay? I talk about what benefits my personal narrative, just like everybody else, okay? So, there you go. Counting down the days till we don't got a calendar. The hell? Wheat. 1. That's great. Alright. 2. We got 2. That's enough to make an enchanting table, so that's decent. Yeah, Dorna Keebler is not a content creator like the others. You know, I'm not a positive influence, and I would never try to be because it's not a very positive world. You know what I mean? Like, like, you know, if your world is positive, you'll spread positivity. My world isn't positive. It's a fucking nightmare. Okay? It's definitely below me. Damn it. Too low. Damn it, dude. Where the fuck is this motherfucker? Sounds like it's coming from above me. Could be. Dude, it literally sounds like it's like right over here. Meanwhile, I'm basically X-raying for coal right now. Because I just keep finding it. Damn it. Where are these goddamn zombies? Do you see this? Oh, here we are. It's all good. People say they don't use bundles. Look how useful this is. I think these are a little broken. I don't know. This mod feels a little broken. I don't know what that sound is. Oh, it's a crab. Very nervous. God, we have so much stuff to sort. Uh-oh, looks like one of my chests needs an upgrade. Let's see here. Oh my god, I know I installed polymorph. I know I did. So what's the deal? Oh. Okay, we need to go. Well, let's see if it does the exact same thing. Right here. First, let me just make sure. Okay, so. Oh. No. That's not how it works. Okay, I think I'm good. 2 new enchantments here on my list of enchantments. So that's good. Oh, super. God, wait. Okay. I want to upgrade the wrong chest. That would suck. All right. Now, we might just be able to go to the dungeon. I don't really need this, though. I mean, I guess it's good if I get stuck in some water or something. We haven't even gotten to the second floor yet. This is all part of the first floor. Oh, jeez. Not a lot of the stuff I really need. So for just like crafting materials and whatnot. Keep hitting control instead of shift to click things into a chest here. What? You mean to tell me there's no chests in here except for that one? That's crazy. Oh my god, these dungeons never stop. Holy crap. Damn it. What? Okay, now it's not working. Oh, never mind. Damn it, didn't need to do that. Sort this out really quick. They're skeletons. It's not a good sound. Maybe this is traversing the floors, but it's not really like the loot is even really getting better than it was on the first floor, so it's kind of hard for me to believe. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's no way I'm surviving that. Holy crap. Think here. Ugh, it's filling up my bag with all sorts of crap. Whatever. Deal with that after we get this floor cleared. Oh god. Got saved by plot armor there. Oh no! Cool. At least we don't lose our stuff. That would be suffering. Yeah. Get a lot of this stuff away. We still need a potion bag. It's we can carry some of these. I mean, we can do it regardless, but you know, it's not very space efficient. Now I kind of want to do a little bit of exploring. So we're gonna actually do really quick. Let's come down here. Oops. Because I'm using a pretty decent world generation mod. It's one of the best, to be honest. Wait, am I? Yeah, I am. I think. Should be using cascades. Which I would put it up there with some of the big ones, to be honest, because, you know, it doesn't just add in a bunch of biomes, which I like. It actually, what it does is it makes it, you know, it aims to make them a little bit more inspiring, which I really like. I think that's kind of dope, you know? Because I played a handful of the best generation mods there is, and they're great, but like, at the end of the day, like, you know, like, not even those ones really make me want to, like, build in a specific place, you know? Like, it feels too buildy, you know? It feels like, you know, like when a survival world is built by players, you know, where all the terrain is, like, built by players, it's, like, you know, it looks great, but, like, just feels, like, ridiculous, you know? But that's only for me, you know what I mean? Some people love those world generation mods. And I say, you know, all power to them, but, you know, for what I like in a world generation mod, that's why I favor the one that I have. I don't even know if the cave gen mods are going to work. I know that Cascades doesn't really affect caves, I don't think, so. Probably could have installed the map atlases mod, but I'm kind of sick of that mod, to be honest. It's cool. It's a good mod, but it's frustrating. You know, especially because it doesn't work very well unless you have it configured to. Which, you know, it's easy to configure. I might get that mod, honestly. It's a pretty good mod. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna take a break. So, we'll be back. You know. Um, but yeah, that was my current little mod pack I got going on. You know, um, so we'll be back. Next time we'll be doing a little bit of exploring. So hope you guys enjoyed for what it was, and I